Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Spring is in the air, and you know what that means. Easter is just around the corner. It's one of my absolute favorite times of the year, and not just because of the delicious food and family time, but also because it's the perfect opportunity to freshen up your home with some cheerful and inviting decor. We're talking everything from wreaths and centerpieces to cozy reading nooks and fun little DIY projects for the kids. So grab yourself a glass of sweet tea, get comfy, and let's get started. I promise by the end of this video, you'll be feeling inspired and ready to transform your home into a spring Easter wonderland. Now, first impressions are everything, right? So let's start with the front door and create a welcoming entryway that'll make your guests smile before they even step inside. A beautiful Easter wreath is the perfect way to do just that. Think about a base of twigs or grapevine, something with that natural rustic texture that just screams springtime. Then let your creativity run wild. You can add faux eggs in pastel hues, delicate paper flowers, maybe even a sweet little bunny figurine peeking out from the greenery. And don't be afraid to add a pop of color with a ribbon. A soft lavender or buttery yellow would be beautiful. The key is to keep it fun, festive, and inviting. All right, now let's step inside and bring some of that spring Easter cheer into our living spaces. One of the easiest ways to transform a room is with throw pillows. And for Easter, we're going all out with soft, dreamy pastels. Think blush pink, robin's egg blue, maybe even a touch of lavender or mint green. Mix and match different patterns and textures, florals, stripes, even a little bit of lace, to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. And don't be afraid to layer. Pile them high on your sofa and armchairs for an extra dose of comfort and style. Imagine snuggling up on the couch with your family, surrounded by these soft pastel pillows. Now let's move on to the dining room, where we'll be gathering with loved ones to share a delicious Easter meal. And what better way to set the scene than with a stunning centerpiece that's as beautiful as it is meaningful? For me, it's all about bringing the outdoors in. Start with a beautiful vase. I love using vintage pitchers or mason jars for a touch of rustic charm. Then fill it with fresh, seasonal blooms. Tulips, daffodils, and hyacinths are all classic choices that scream spring. Nestle in some painted eggs, maybe a few sprigs of greenery, or even some cute little bunny figurines. Now, y'all know I'm all about bringing the outdoors in, and nothing says spring quite like fresh flowers. So let's brighten up our homes with some beautiful blooms. Don't overthink it. Even a simple bouquet of tulips or daffodils can instantly lift your spirits and add a touch of life to any room. Place them on your kitchen counter, your bedside table, or even in your bathroom for a spa-like feel. Remember, fresh flowers aren't just about aesthetics. They're about bringing a little bit of nature's beauty and fragrance into our homes. All right, let's talk ambiance. There's just something so magical about candlelight, don't you think? It creates a warm, inviting glow that instantly makes a space feel more cozy and intimate. And for Easter, we're embracing candles in all shapes, sizes, and scents. Think soft pastels, floral fragrances, and maybe even some fun Easter-themed shapes like bunnies or eggs. Place them on your mantle, your dining table, your coffee table, anywhere you want to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. And don't be afraid to mix and match different heights and styles for a more dynamic look. Just imagine. The sun starts to set, casting a warm glow over your home. Okay, y'all, we can't forget about the bunnies. They're practically synonymous with Easter, and for good reason. They're adorable. So let's incorporate some bunny figurines into our decor for a touch of whimsy and fun. Now, I'm not talking about anything too kitschy or over the top. Think more along the lines of simple, elegant bunny figurines in natural materials like wood or ceramic. Place them on your mantle, your bookshelves, your coffee table, wherever you want to add a touch of Easter cheer. Just remember, it's all about finding those special pieces that speak to you and bring a smile to your face. Now, let's talk about the kids. Easter wouldn't be the same without an egg hunt, right? So let's create a dedicated space in our homes where the little ones can experience the joy of finding those hidden treasures. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. You could simply clear a corner of your living room or playroom and decorate it with Easter-themed banners, balloons, and maybe even a sign that says Happy Easter or Egg Hunt Zone. Then, scatter your Easter eggs around the designated area. The important thing is to create a fun and festive atmosphere that will get the kids excited about the hunt. All right, let's head back to the dining room. We've already talked about creating a stunning centerpiece, but now it's time to set the table for a festive Easter feast. And what better way to do that than with pastel-colored tableware? Think soft pinks, blues, yellows, and greens. You can find beautiful plates, bowls, and even glassware in these colors at most home decor stores. For a touch of rustic charm, try using linen napkins and placemats in natural hues like beige or cream. Remember, it's all about creating a cohesive and inviting tablescape that reflects the joy and celebration of the season. Y'all know I love a good garland. They're such a versatile decoration. You can drape them on your mantle, hang them above doorways, or even use them to add a festive touch to your staircase. And for Easter, the possibilities are endless. You can find pre-made Easter-themed garlands at most craft stores, or you can let your creativity run wild and make your own. Just remember to have fun with it. Let your personality shine through, and don't be afraid to experiment with different colors, textures, and materials. Alright y'all, let's get crafty. This next project is a fun and festive way to add a touch of whimsy to your Easter decor, a DIY Easter egg tree. First, you'll need to find some branches. You can use branches from your backyard, or you can find decorative branches at most craft stores. Once you have your branches, place them in a vase or pitcher. Then, it's time to decorate. You can use plastic Easter eggs, wooden eggs, or even blow out real eggs and paint them yourself. Get creative and have fun with it. Now, we've talked a lot about adding color and whimsy to our homes for Easter, but let's not forget about the importance of greenery. Plants add a touch of life and freshness to any space, and they can really help to create a sense of calm and tranquility. For Easter, I love to use potted plants in pastel colors like pink, yellow, and blue. Some of my favorite Easter plants include hyacinths, tulips, and daffodils. Place your potted plants on your windowsills, your coffee table, or even your dining table for a touch of spring. Alright y'all, let's head to the heart of the home, the kitchen. This is where we'll be baking up all those delicious Easter treats, so let's make sure it's feeling festive and inviting. One of the easiest ways to add a touch of Easter cheer to your kitchen is with themed kitchen towels. Look for towels with cute bunny designs, Easter egg patterns, or spring-inspired colors. And don't forget about the little details, like a vase of fresh flowers or a bowl of colorful Easter eggs. Now, let's head back to the living room and give our mantle a little Easter makeover. The mantle is a focal point in many homes, so it's the perfect place to create a festive display. Start by clearing off any existing decorations. Then, add a garland. You can use a pre-made Easter-themed garland, or get creative and make your own using felt eggs, paper bunnies, or even fresh flowers. Next, add some candles. I love using candles in pastel colors and spring-inspired scents like lavender, vanilla, and citrus. You can also add some bunny figurines, Easter eggs, or other festive decorations. Alright y'all, let's create a cozy reading nook where we can relax and enjoy all the joys of spring. Start by choosing a comfy chair or love seat. Then add some pillows and blankets in soft, spring-inspired colors. Next, bring in some greenery. I love using potted plants in pastel colors like pink, yellow, and blue. Finally, add some personal touches. This could include a stack of your favorite books, a cozy throw blanket, or even a cup of tea or coffee. Create a space that feels inviting and relaxing, where you can escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. And finally, let's not forget about the welcome mat. This is the first thing your guests will see when they come to your home, so it's important to make a good impression. Look for mats with cute bunny designs, Easter egg patterns, or spring-inspired colors. And there you have it. Your home is now ready for Easter. Well, there you have it, friends. I hope you feel inspired to add a little spring Easter magic to your homes this year. Just a few simple touches here and there can make all the difference. So gather your supplies, put on some music, and most importantly, have fun. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more home decorating tips and inspiration. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Happy Easter, y'all!